What's up, YouTube? This is Alicia42, and I was responding to a post from Big Outrage 01 in response to Teddy Jimenez. Age ain't nothing but a number. Yeah, that's true. It really is. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's just the way that we chronicle how long we've, actually been here on Earth. But when it comes to the law and its statutes, age is way more than a number, and you can get in some serious hot water. Thankfully, I've never been one to be attracted to anyone younger. By me having a daughter and my lifestyle, I hear a lot of you all are in your 20s, so that's out the question. Because I'm 40-ish, so I wouldn't dare date anybody. I don't know. I just kind of set my standards uh, uh, higher because of that. I would never date anybody that would be old enough to be my daughter. And I've had young women approach me, and I just cannot get past that age thing. I don't care how mature they are. Met a wonderful person. She and I are very good friends, and I just could not do it. I mean, she was mature for her age. I just couldn't get past it because at the time she was flirting with me, I was nearly 40, and she was still like a teen, like 18, 19, and I'm like, if you got teen in your name, it ain't gonna work. I mean, in your age, 20, if you in your 20s, my daughter 20, get ready to be 22 years old, that's not gonna work. You gotta be at least 35 before I'll even consider dating someone. Because of my age and my level of maturity, um, I'm just not attracted to somebody that age because sometimes when you get to dealing with people that are younger than yourself, they're going through things that you've already gone through, and sometimes it be challenging. I've never dated anybody, really younger than me. I've always been attracted to, excuse me, older people because I've always been an old soul or, very mature for my age. So I've just always been attracted to older people, and I always have hung out with them, as friends. And um, my partner is 3 years younger than me, and so we're pretty much on the same level in a lot of ways. I mean, everybody's not on the same level, and they can be older than you and not even really be on your level. But and it does bother some people like it would me. A person can be mature, but it's gonna bother me because you know my daughter's gonna be like, man, she the same age as I am, and this is not gonna feel right to me. So I just can't do that for that reason, because I do respect my child's opinion, and I wouldn't. I just try to have respect for her, as well as that's just not my preference. A lot of people that are in their 30s and 40s still act like they 19 or 20 years old. I am sorry. I'm just speaking of the devil, and she texts me. So, but anyway, a lot of the points that you made are very valid. No one wants to be in a relationship where they're, um, having to look over their shoulder, or, thinking that they may have to be on a sexual registry for, being with somebody that's underage. Now, Teddy, I don't think that you're quite an adult yet, in your, I mean, what I'm talking about chronologically, your age. But so if you mess with somebody a little younger than you, then it's not going to be, you're not going to reap the consequences as someone that's legal age and 18, 21 or up. They're going, you know their parents could find out. And I think that's really bold, um, for anybody to even desire someone that's not even legal, because that person's still going through, you know maturing and trying to find out who they are. And if I were in that situation, I would be like, we can't do this, but I would be there to offer some guidance and friendship. But that's it. You have to draw a line, because you don't want to get into some stuff that could ruin your life, and possibly theirs. I mean, I feel like if a person's young, not saying, because I feel like I've always known my orientation, but every, with the way things are now, it's so cool to be gay or whatever. Everybody's not taking it serious as they used to, because people are more accepting of this lifestyle. So, you got to be careful. And even if the people like, you, Big Outrage, you might find someone that's 18 or 19. They may be legal, but they're still probably just trying to find themselves. A lot of people lead sheltered lifestyles, so just they're experimenting with all types of lifestyles and experiences, to see what they really like. It could just be satisfying a curiosity, and then that can become you know precarious for the both of you, when feelings get involved. And you know I just would prefer that someone, for myself, that someone's been in a life long enough for me to know that they're really in this life, and this is a lifestyle. This is not a fad or a phase that they're going through. So, because there's some older people that experiment. I've known some, I've heard of some people that, did that later in life, in their 40, I mean, their 50s and 60s. They just decided, okay, I'm going to do this. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends. That might just be a phase for them. One can't tell. That's actually, up to that individual to decide that, this is something that I want to explore. So I understand the whole, gamut of what you're saying. But that's just my opinion, and that's my disclaimer on that. It's just my opinion on how I feel, and I can only speak for myself. But thanks for the video. And Big Outrage, you're doing a great job. I love all of your topics. You very knowledgeable, very well spoken, and keep those videos coming. Bye.